Back to you in the studio.
Yeah, screaming easterly wind. Not sure I like the sound of that.
No, thermals at the ready.
Now, it's 60 years since the Haynes Publishing Group was founded in Somerset. The family firm's iconic manuals have sold over 150 million copies since.
And it's not just cars. The company's developed new titles covering subjects as diverse as babies and spacecrafts. Andy McCrow has been along to have a peek behind their covers.
Just over 100 years ago, Henry Ford's mass production made car ownership possible for us all. The 1960s saw the rise of the do-it-yourself mechanic, but cars are becoming ever more complex. Luckily, help is at hand, by the shelfful. Haynes manuals have been helping home mechanics for 50 years now, half the age of popular motoring itself. But the books all start with this, stripping down the vehicle for us to see what goes where and how.
Most certainly it has far exceeded anything I thought it would come to initially, but I'm very pleased because it must have helped literally millions of people all over the world.
It takes 6 months to photograph, write and publish each manual.
We have a lovely workshop here, but we also have to understand that many people are doing it on the floor, in their garage, sometimes out on their front drive. And we just find easier ways of doing things and pass this on.
All this started with John Haynes helping a friend to rebuild his sports car. A frustrating task at first.
When you find that the official publication that you had obtained at some expense and difficulty just didn't work as far as you were concerned because it was too technical, then the feeling was if you could do it better yourself by explaining it yourself, that's what you'd do. And I'd already written several books anyway, and I'd like to say it worked.
Now there is new family blood in the business. John's son Jay took over as chairman in the summer and has an eye for the future.
The key elements that we have to ensure is that we retain the integrity of the brand. And yet at the same time we can look particularly at expanding the publishing programme, complementing the car and motorcycle programmes. We also have some wonderful new markets that are beginning to develop. You only have to look at car sales in India, China, Brazil. I think the fact that we'll be able to provide information digitally, and so there are some great opportunities. It's a very challenging market at the moment, but I think we're well positioned for when the recovery starts to really pick up to also grow with that recovery.
So, with a solid history behind them, Haynes are looking forward to helping a whole new generation with whatever questions they might have. Andy McCrow, BBC Points West, Somerset.
And that's it for now. Do keep warm if you're braving those